How's everyone today? Welcome to my channel, Over 60 Scene, and I'm Wilma. And today, I don't really have anything planned today. I just thought I'd do a little bit of talking. Talk about my recent journey, weight loss journey. And I have been following, if you looked at some of my previous videos, I've been following Benazati's Metabolic Freedom book. I'm only on chapter 6 though, so I haven't even made it through the whole book. But I did request his 10-day How to Lose 10 Pounds in 7 Days booklet. So I'm trying to follow that. I've been following it for the past couple days, and it does involve a lot of fasting. Basically, it involves, well, let me read it here. Monday through Saturday, you follow a 18-6 fasting schedule. That means you don't eat for 18 hours and you eat for 6 hours. And then Sunday to Monday, you fast from 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. So in other words, 8 a.m. on Sunday, you fast the entire day till 8 a.m. on Monday, which sounds really bad because that's 24 hours. But I'm finding that now that I'm doing some fasting, it's a lot easier than I thought. It's like once you get over that hump of, getting the hunger pangs and wanting to eat, and as long as you keep drinking, the whole, I've been noticing my mouth has been getting kind of dry, and it helps to keep liquids, drink tea. I've been having tea sweetened with stevia. I have the liquid stevia, and I just kind of squirt it in my tea. And I've mostly been sticking to like herbal teas, green tea. I had some regular, black tea yesterday. So I'm actually finding it not that hard once you get over the hump. But I have a confession. Well, basically, let me just say my goal is to lose some pounds before April because I have a doctor's appointment in April. I think it's April 23rd. So what is that, 2 months from now? I really want to be down 10 pounds by then, hopefully more. But so I can at least show my doctor that I'm really trying, because the last several visits, like over the last year, every time I go, I say, next time I'm going to be down 5 pounds, or next time I'm going to be down 10 pounds, and I'm just the same every time. But this time I'm going to do it. So this is helping me. And I know I talked about the book. I'm not going to talk about the book anymore because you can get the book and read it for yourself if you're interested in it at all. But yeah, I'm actually, I'm pretty pleased that it was kind of easy so far. So I thought I would do this video this morning because it's 10 o'clock. I'm not eating today until noon. I had to adjust my schedule a little bit for the fasting because I do much better if I eat supper the night before at like 6 o'clock, and then I can go till the next day at noon when I'm actually breaking my fast. That's what works the best for me. So I know he says to eat between 8 and 2, but that's not going to work for me because if I eat at 2, my husband doesn't get home from work until 4:30, and then I make supper for him. Then I'm going to sit there and watch him eat. No, it's not going to work. So I figure if I eat my first meal at noon, and then when he comes home from work, then I can have supper then. And so I think that'll still be 6 hours. Noon to 6 is 6 hours. So I think I'll still be fine. Plus then most of your fasting time is you're sleeping anyway. So, it's not that hard. And I'm doing it really strictly for this 1 week because he does say it's a 7-day plan. You don't want to keep doing it past the 7 days. But then I'm going to mix in some fasting during the week, after that. And I'm also eliminating seed oils. That's one thing. I'm doing this kind of in steps because, it's so, there's so much information. And I'm just taking baby steps with this. So I'm eliminating seed oils. I'm watching my carbs. I'm not eliminating carbs. I'm still having a piece of bread now and again and a potato now and again. I'm just kind of trying to watch. And of course, the sweets. The sweets are the thing that are my downfall. I have a confession. Last week, last week, I think it was like Tuesday, I bought a package of Chips Ahoy cookies. And I ate, they're kind of like in two little sleeves, one on each side. I ate one whole side in that one day. Once I have one cookie, it's like it just keeps calling to me. And then the next day I ate the other side. So, oh my goodness. So that was last Tuesday and Wednesday. So, and last Wednesday was Ash Wednesday. I shouldn't have been doing that on Ash Wednesday, but anyway. So I basically started this fasting Thursday. And now it's Monday. So that's 4 days. And I've lost 4 pounds. So I know, and a lot of it's probably water. I don't even care about that at this point because you have to start somewhere. So yeah, maybe I can do it this time. Maybe I can do it this time. We'll see. What do you guys think of my shirt? My Snoopy. He says he's chillin'. Perfect for today. I got this at Macy's back, a few months ago. And I just love Snoopy. He's my favorite. He's my favorite mascot. The snow that had been on the ground has all melted, and we have a fresh blanket of snow this morning in Northeast Ohio. I have to get out and feed the birds. They're looking for seed. So I just wanted to show everyone these beautiful tulips that I got. They're not real, they're silk, but they look so real. And I got them at Hobby Lobby week before last. I took my niece on a little shopping trip, and I couldn't pass them up because they looked so real. And the good thing is they're not going to wilt. And I can never grow tulips here because the chipmunks and the squirrels get them, unless I put them in, put the bulbs in the cages. But yeah, love them. Love them. Hobby Lobby has some really good prices, I've noticed lately. Or maybe always, I don't know. I guess I've just kind of discovered them. Yeah, I didn't think their prices were too bad at all. I went in there looking for a picture frame, and I ended up with that. But I ended up getting my picture frame at Walmart, not Hobby Lobby, because they didn't have the size that I needed. But yeah, it was fun to look around in there. Back to the diet talk a little bit. I just wondered, if anybody else has done the fasting and how well it worked for them. The thing that I have to watch is, and I have another video about this, that in my early adult years, I was basically anorexic, or almost anorexic. Maybe I was just not quite there, but I had gotten my weight down pretty low in my early 20s. So I have to be careful with this fasting that I don't slip back into some eating disorder again or something. But right now, my main focus is my health. And I need to get this fasting is supposed to get the visceral fat off, which is the fat that's around your organs. And this is supposed to eliminate that and the fat, like your fatty liver and all that. So I'm hoping that, and in doing so, I'm hoping that it'll help with my cholesterol as well. I've never had any trouble with my blood sugar. I've always been within the normal range, but I have been at is it the high end? Yeah, I guess the high end of the normal range sometimes, but not, I guess I could be considered pre-diabetic if I'm not careful. So this is another reason that I'm doing this. And I really have to stay focused on the fact that it's for my health, and that I want to walk into that doctor's office and get up on the scale, and I would just be in heaven if I was down 15 pounds or even 20 pounds in 2 months. And that is very doable. That's not an unrealistic goal. So I really hope I can do it this time. Because it's just, it's so important. It's so important for us and our health as we get older. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope if you want to share your experiences, if you're on a weight loss journey right now and how you're doing, or send me information on what diet that you're using or what weight loss methods you're using. I've been walking. We have a development next door that is about 1.5 miles if I do the whole thing. Of course, we have snow now again today, so I'm not going to be walking today because I sure don't want to fall, and would not be good. But I do have an exercise bike in the basement that I've been riding, and so I'm trying to do those things as well, trying to get a little bit more exercise. And I keep seeing all these commercials keep popping up on YouTube now for the Tai Chi. I was kind of curious about that, if anybody has any experience with that, of how successful they were with a program like that. So anyway, I hope you guys are all doing great, and I can't wait until the weather breaks again so that I can get outside and go on some outings. Maybe I'll take you on some outings that I go on with my friend Paula, and I'll take you along.